Today's video, I am going to be talking more about the compass mapping or the compass school of Feng Shui, also known as traditional flying stars Feng Shui, and the Western school of Feng Shui, which is like a predetermined map with the Bagua. So the Bagua is known as the grid that is used for mapping out a house. And what I'm going to share with you is actually just a snippet from the training that I have done and created, the Feng Shui Mini Course, where I dive much deeper into the fundamentals of Feng Shui. So you're going to get an idea of the different schools of Feng Shui and also the different maps and why I subscribe to the compass school, how I've always been really driven and connected to that one. Some people are really attracted to the other one, and that's, up to you. But I do describe a very powerful story as well that really, for me, was like, this is it. This is why I do what I do, and this is why I use the compass school Feng Shui. The first thing that you may have heard of in the past, if you've read or heard anything about Feng Shui, is the Bagua Map. And I have talked about this a little bit earlier around the fact that there are different schools of Feng Shui. And I practice classical flying stars, which says that every house is totally unique. When a philosophy or a tool comes from, ancient times, obviously everyone's going to have, there's a lot of people are going to take, and different teachers are going to create and make different ways of teaching and communicating it. The information came from the east to the west, and at sometimes it can get diluted and make Feng Shui look like it has this kind of cookie cutter approach that one size fits all. And as we know, cookie cutter approaches in life, that doesn't usually really work out because we're all very unique, and we really want to have that bespoke process for ourselves for whatever we're doing in our lives, that we want to really put our own stamp on it, and our homes have that own stamp. So the real Bagua, the one that I ascribe to, the one that I've seen absolutely tremendous results from hundreds of women all over the world, is this classical school of Feng Shui. And it's often known as the compass school, and we use a compass. So it's not just the year the house is built, it's also literally where it's located. And with the power of technology and Google Earth and amazing technical tools, we do it for clients everywhere around the world virtually now, which is pretty amazing. But the other Bagua that you may have come across is very set, and it uses the front door as the guide, and over to the left is some area and over to the right is another. That's not what I use. I don't teach it. And if it resonates with you, like, go ahead and work with it. But what I've seen the results with is the compass school. Don't forget to subscribe and click the bell, and you will get notified when my video is released. I have so much information that I just cannot wait to share with you about Feng Shui and to help really skyrocket your life and your home to next levels that you couldn't even imagine. If you've enjoyed this video and this small snippet of the free Feng Shui mini course that I've created, feel free to check out the rest of the course. I dive into some really fundamental parts of Feng Shui that are often not discussed or shared outside of consultations with clients. And once you have this awareness of the impact of your home, and that's why I've created the mini course, to show you that there are so many more aspects to Feng Shui than just the setup of the furniture or having little lucky trinkets or different anchors in your home to support you, that you really can substantially transform your life using the power of Feng Shui and the practices that I teach. Thank you so much for tuning into my YouTube channel. I'm so grateful to have you here. And if you enjoyed this training and this guidance, you would really, really enjoy my free Feng Shui checklist. Now, this is a checklist that guides you through every single room of your home and gives you step-by-step things that you can do in every room to improve the energy and amplify it and turn your house into a powerhouse. So you can get that at patricialohan.com/checklist, and I can't wait for you to download it and start taking action.
So I own a marketing agency, and And it's done well. It's done very well over the years, but I was starting to feel really stuck with it. Like no matter what I did, I just kept, like hitting up against a wall. So in the past year, the full year that I've had my house feng shuied, I had my largest revenue month ever, which was probably 30% more than I'd ever made in any month, which was amazing. I co-authored a book that went right to like 8 bestseller lists on Amazon. And I bought another marketing agency. So, sometimes if you're not like super specific with the universe, exactly how you want things to grow and come about, it's like, okay, here you go. My work days are easier. I don't work as hard. And I know that's like what I was just saying before, like I was feeling stuck. And so I was doing all of these things and I was like kind of spinning on a wheel, right? And running into this wall. And now it doesn't feel that way at all. Like I'm working less, I'm making more money, I'm happier. And our house is bad for money and bad for people. I mean, there's just been one positive change after another.